Bea, and I'm here in support of agenda item number 18. I do not support the radical ideologies, sexualization, and pornographic materials currently plaguing our public institutions. As the progressives cry about the perceived idea of book bans and tout free speech and kindness as arguments for why this filth should remain in public libraries, let me remind them that it's not conservatives who label speech they don't like hate speech. It's not the conservatives who ban anyone who dares to challenge the official narratives spoon-fed to us through our tele-lie visions, public institutions, universities, and corporate news. No, it's not conservatives who call for safe spaces to protect the feelings of the marginalized, perhaps until now. When it comes to protecting the most vulnerable people in our society, our precious, innocent children, we call for public libraries to be safe spaces, free of content that sexualizes and initiates them into the cult of the order of the LGBTQ rainbow of mental illness. The irony of this whole thing is that it's the liberals, it's the progressives who hate free speech. They are the ones who seek to ban people and ban questioning the authorized and accepted opinions. But now they seem to love the First Amendment when it comes to books that indoctrinate children. I've personally been accused of engaging in the leftist label hate speech. So with that, it seems that people are able to make up labels willy-nilly and then claim moral authority because of those labels. So I label your books indoctrination speech, grooming speech, inappropriate for children speech. Who gets to decide what's good for society? We don't think your ideas are good, and you don't think our ideas are good. So what do? The answer is simple: more speech, more open conversations, more listening, more debate, because in the marketplace of ideas, the best ideas win. When opinions are labeled bigoted or hateful and therefore not allowed to be discussed, that's when we really live in a tyrannical, communist, fascist society. Targeting children with very sexually explicit adult topics is not free speech. This is not about tolerance. This is not about kindness. It's aiding and abetting the sexualization, mutilation, and mental illness in children. On a side note, I have a message to the political operatives that operate in the shadows to manufacture outrage when it's expedient for political purposes. I just want you to know we see you, we're watching you, and we're going to expose you. We're well aware of your rules for radical playbook that calls for labeling your political opponents anti-Semitic, Nazis, and bigots. You've cried wolf way too many times. Nobody believes your lies anymore. The jig is up. You're losing the cultural battle, your ideas are in a death blossom, and your desperation stinks to high heaven. It is my prayer that the good men and women in this world, in this moment of utter madness, stand up and fight to protect the most innocent. If this is not the hill to die on, the one where we protect the innocence of children, I don't know what is. Thank you.